Good day, everyone. Today we want to look on how to spot new listings. So, what I mean by new listings are there are some newly listed coin, not like they are new actually, but then when you see the movement of the market, you know that this coin is almost dead, and you have to be very smart in trading them because market makers can be very somehow. Market maker, I mean those people that pump, like they are paid to like buy and sell the coin. So the buying and selling is not your normal buying and selling that they do. What they do is they put money, like they can put something like $1 million to pump the token at, at some point start selling. And once they start selling, the chart reacts to it because it's them that is controlling the market. Understand? So if you check this coin very well, you will see that this coin has been dropping since since it got to this level. Okay, it started dropping since. Okay, let's use 1 week candle to check. I don't know, my network is kind of like bad. Okay, let's use weekly candle to check. Weekly time frame, I mean. So okay, the coin started dropping since it made this high. So automatically this coin had, when it was listed, it made this high. So and it dumped from there. Now get back to the high, like it made the highest high. So after that, and it started dropping. So ever since that has been dropping. So now this is the high. Let's say this is our, sorry, let me use candlestick, let me use trend line. Okay, made this high here. Yeah, the liquidity, I'm seeing a liquidity graph, and ever since then it has been dropping dropping. Okay, and here, okay, let's now move. Okay, so that means the market respects this very zone. So now you don't have bottom line because of course the coin is dropping and is a new listed coin. So you don't know where the support is right now, right? So what you have to like spot is where you can enter and sell to, because most of the time all this type of coin don't recover. Like most of the time they don't recover. So the recover they do is when you try to short them, they might try to take you out and it start dumping again. So that's what they literally do. It's not like the coin we go back to all time high again. So all this kind of coin, they're like scam. They're like scam token. So they just pump it on the day of, or let's say the first month of listing, and it starts dropping forevermore, right? So let's use our 4 hour candle, our 4 hour time frame. I've been trading this token for quite some time. Okay, so so this is how it looks like in 4 hour time frame. It looks like this in 4 hour time frame, right? So on a normal note, we believe that this coin should come back to this marked area, like maybe in subsequent time it should go back to that area, but the possibility of it going back to that area is very rare because number one, this coin is dropping, is on the sell side, and for it to go back to the normal position, like to that normal place, like normal token, is very hard. Okay, So you will have to be very careful trading this kind of coin because it is easy for you to get taken out from the market. So what you do is you take your candle to this highest high, or let's say highest low, because it's coming down. This is the highest low it has made, and you will wait for it around this area. Like you have to like wait for it around this area before you sell. Like you just come here to put your yeah, your candle, your stop loss and take profit. Okay, so you should exit this area and like this, and you write it. So you have to be very careful, like I said, because if you are too greedy, or you're for you, because it might start reversing if you keep, taking profits at the downside. So you have to be very careful trading this kind of token. So this is how I trade. This is how my setup looked like most of the time when I want to like trade this type of token. So it's even easy. It's even very easy to like trade, but then you have to be very careful. So like some other tokens that I've traded, this is how I just these are my setup, and most of the time I don't miss. And let me tell you something. Even when your setup looks like this, when you want to enter this kind of when it gets to this area, you don't enter immediately. Number one thing, you have to look for confirmation. Is there a liquidity grab? If there's a liquidity grab, fine. Number two, you have to confirm that you have to use your what do I call it, your lower time frame, because I use 4 hour to trade, like weekly 4 hour and 15 minutes for my entry, and sometimes I use 5 minutes depending on how the market react. So for better entry, so use your 15 minutes for entry. That's if you have confirmed with your 4 hour that liquidity has been taken out, liquidity has been grabbed, and yeah, your setup, like you respect that your setup, then you can enter that market. That's if you are trading this kind of coin. Okay, you can enter. That's if you are trading this kind of, you don't use this kind of setup on Bitcoin. What do I mean is you don't use this kind of setup on Bitcoin because Bitcoin from this area it can start reversing, but this kind of newly listed token, when it gets to this very highest or highest low, it can start dumping back because that the highest it has made, and possibility of it coming down is very high, right? Because the volume at this point is very low, so it starts coming down. So where you can see this kind of token is on Binance or other exchanges. So what you do, how to like spot this kind of token is you go to futures, the futures area, then you look for those high token, like those coin that is ranking high, like yeah, is making the highest high there. Okay, that is pumping. So you have to like add it to your list and take track to them. You can you can pump for like 3 days, 4 days, 4 days max, then it will start dumping. So you have to be very, conscious of how you enter those kind of coin because they can manipulate you, they can, so that is how the trading aspect of newly listed coins are. Not like normal Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of that. All those big caps. Those ones you can trade them like normal. You're not it can respect your normal setup. But this kind of one, you have to be very careful and very smart. Because the market maker can decide to like take you out before even even when the market starts coming to your way, right? So you have to be very smart while trading this kind of coin. So yeah, I hope you understand how to like trade new listing. So this is actually for new listed token, right? And I hope you've learned something about it. So yeah, So this is